Two things immediately come to mind when I think about the soundscape of John Carpenter's The Thing. The chilling score by Ennio Morricone, or the sound design of the otherworldly Hellspawn. But what if I told you there was a third thing that sets the mood of the film? Something hiding in plain sight, playing throughout the entire movie. When the movie isn't presenting an immediate danger, or showing us foreboding events, we're watching what makes up the rest of the movie. The downtime and exposition that convey the mood of isolation in the Antarctic Circle.
Your move, bishop to knight 4. My move, knight.
Even as the music and diegeg sounds are dominant in some scenes, the wind plays under every other soundtrack.
Knowles, will you turn that crap down? I'm trying to get some sleep. I was shot today.
You guys gonna listen to Gary? You gonna let him give the orders? I mean, he could be one of those things.
Now, at first glance, this seems like a simple choice of a basic ambient track. It's the same sound playing over a deserted town in a western, and in the dead civilization of the post-apocalypse. But with The Thing, the wind is constant. Whether the characters or camera are outside,
What about your shack?
inside,
What is it?
or even underground. Many movies, where characters are isolated in closed locations, have sounds that usually focus on what immediately surrounds them. A dead room tone, the hum of electricity, or the complete absence of sound. For perspective, let's analyze what each of these ambient tracks emphasize in terms of isolation. For this demonstration, I will use the red circle as the subject, the green shape as the camera, yellow stripes as the sound source, and a white square that will act as a room. This ambience plays at the threshold of silence. It's usually used as a filler for dialogue, and to not have the effect of the complete absence of sound. Nothing in the room is making sound other than the faint echoes that bounce off the walls. The room is empty. The only thing you can hear is the light buzz of an overhead light. The fact that electricity is running details that some part of civilization is present and alive. There are very few places in the world that are truly silent. It's become an instinctual indication of danger nearby, like a predator waiting in the shadows. This feeling is expressed in a common movie quote: "It's quiet. Too quiet." The sound source has moved outside from the immediate area. The room is silent enough for the outside wind to have a presence. So, despite being outside or inside, the wind is still heard. It's this ambience that details what is absent yet present, subtly focusing on what lies outside the research station rather than inside. A constant reminder of isolation befallen on the characters. The realization that there is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Anyone messes with me and the whole camp goes.
It's so simple yet effective in immersing the audience to believe they are stuck in this Antarctic station. The uneasiness of the paranoid environment and descent into madness is accompanied by the sound of howling wind, an innate primal fear, always present, like the thing that lurks among them. So when all traces of life and civilization are erased, that we hear what's left.